Alright, so updating news on Kevin Durant ever since he left Game 5 after he pulled a right calf on his right knee. So Kevin Durant, most likely he's not gonna play Game 6 and Game 7. Usually like a right or left calf sprain. Usually takes like at least 2 or 3 or 4 weeks, depends on how hard he sprained. And this is actually no joke. It's like usually calf sprain, like it kind of affects your walk and your movement, and this is something like the Golden State Warriors do. Like they're really hoping that they better come up with a new plan, because once when they go to Houston at Toyota Center, which they haven't won a game at Toyota Center, especially they got Kevin Durant who's putting up what 30, 40, 50 points, and they still couldn't barely beat the Houston Rockets, and you got sorry, man, but that's just a weird ad. So the Houston Rockets, like they've been having like a close game each game whenever Kevin Durant's putting 40 or 30 or 50 points, especially that one point where he put 40 points but still couldn't get that dub at Houston. So this might be giving momentum to the Rockets instead of the Golden State, because the Golden State, they got Curry and Dre and Curry, and the Houston Rockets, like they're coming with a different plan where they're actually gonna play much much less defense, and they're gonna feel comfortable since Kevin Durant got injured. Because when Kevin Durant was there, the Houston Rockets had no choice but to play extremely hard and aggressive when Kevin Durant was there. But since he is out, since the Golden State Warriors don't have no bench, Boogie is out, Damian Jones is out, and I've been hearing rumors that Iggy's not feeling well too. The Warriors are down bad in trouble right now because their dynasty might be on the line, and it could either be their final game for this series or it could be like their next, last series against either Portland or Denver Nuggets. But so Steve Kerr said 100% he's not gonna play Game 6, but Game 7 he said even though there's a doubtful announcement, but he's still not gonna play Game 7 or Game 6. So like Adrian Warner. Oh my god, I can't pronounce long European last names, but I'm just gonna call him Adrian. So Adrian just said the Golden State Warriors Kevin Durant has suffered a mild strain on his right calf, expected to be reevaluated next week. League Torres tell ESPN. So actually, no, this is not really a big sprain, but this is a mild strain. Usually, mild strain takes like at least a week or two. But Kevin Durant, like injuries against like these type of tall players takes more than just 2 weeks. So he is not gonna play Game 6 and Game 7 at all. So I look at the ad right here. It said, with Kevin Durant, they beat Houston Rockets like 90.3%. But without Kevin Durant, it's still kind of close. But with a closeout, they're going to need Kevin Durant. But with Kevin Durant, they advanced to the final 74% right away. But without Kevin Durant, it's a 54%. So it looks like the CBS Sports telling the truth, saying that, they basically need Kevin Durant's offense in order to beat the Rockets in Game 6 and Game 7. But since he's not going to play in 6 and 7, the Golden State Warriors are in trouble with the fact that it even just said, they have like a 50% chance like to go to the finals or next round if Kevin Durant does come in 6 or 7. So, like I told you, I don't think anyone in the Golden State they can keep up with Harden, because Harden's been like unstoppable on offense. And you got CP3, making his game look a little bit different. You got Eric Gordon making tough shots. You got Capella, Nene playing really aggressive towards in the paint. Same with Tucker. You got Green, Shumper, and finally you got Austin Rivers. At least they're making highlights. And honestly, like I think the Rockets will win Game 6 because they got that little momentum right now. But in Game 7, dude, like I said, if Kevin Durant's not gonna really show up in Game 7, then the Golden State Warriors, you have no choice but to play small ball, just like back in 2015-16. But this year it's different because the Rockets, dude, like they're playing a little bit different now. So, but however, like I said, if the Golden State Warriors do beat the Game 6 in Houston, win Game 7 all the way, I wouldn't blame the Golden State Warriors at all, because sometimes Harden and CP, like they pull like a choke artist badge, or most of the time they'll choke in the end. But like I said, anything is different, because this Rockets can nearly beat the Warriors team last year without Paul. Now Paul's coming back with a different lineup, which you got the Manamo, which is Kenneth Farid. I forgot to mention his name. So the Warriors, they know they're not gonna win Game 6 unless like Curry steps it up. But when you look at Curry's number, dude, like he has been like putting up like insane numbers like 30, 40, or 25. It's been like a little struggle for Curry. But if they do beat the Houston, there's one team that they're worried they do not want to face, which is the Denver Nuggets. The reason why I would say Warriors would prefer the Portland Trailblazers instead of the Denver Nuggets, because the Portland Trailblazers, like I said, they don't have Yusuf Nurkic, where Yusuf Nurkic could really guard anyone in the paint. He can easily contest really good and ball anyone's shot who dares to come in. But since he's out, And it's just Damian Lillard and CJ McCollum's dude, like one of the best backcourt behind Curry and Clay. I think McCollum and Damian Lillard would give Curry and Clay trouble on offense. Same with Lillard and McCollum too. Like I'm pretty sure they have a hard time guarding Curry and Clay too. But we talked about Curry too, where he is a defense liability. Where Curry does not want to like guard anyone that's crafty like Lillard or Harden or Kyrie. So that would kind of ruin the game right there. But the reason why I said the Nuggets will be like a really different situation with the Golden State because Denver Nuggets, dude, they have an all-around powerhouse stack team where they got Jokic that's playing MVP as a center, and I never seen a center playing as MVP that has a really good shot from outside, inside, good passer, good playmaker, good court vision. You also got Jamal Murray too. Like Jamal Murray is also a dangerous player. You gotta be careful because the guy, he can keep up with Curry and Clay with the shot selections and Jamal Murray. Like when you saw the game a couple games ago or today against the Portland, Murray's been really on fire on offensive shot. Like he's been making a lot of circus shot, a lot of tough shots, highlights over the Blazers. So that is something like the Warriors they better be careful of. And you also got Will Barton and Toy Keg and Meeks too. Like I don't know who Meeks is, but I heard someone with the name M though. Like they're also really good perimeter defensive. Like I said, to beat the Golden State Warriors, you're gonna have to have enough shooters, good talent, and defenders. And the Nuggets, dude, could be the perfect hypocrite team for the Golden State. And don't forget Gary Harris too. You got Paul Millsap, like where Gary Harris, like he's also another good two-way player. He has a good shot. He's a really good defender, and he will make it up on offense. And you got Paul Millsap, like something like a washed-up former All-Star is playing better than Draymond Green, And so, like I said, though, if the Golden State Warriors, if they do beat the Houston Rockets due to Harden and CP3 is choking, they prefer playing against the Portland Trail Blazers instead of the Denver Nuggets. Like, trust me, like Denver Nuggets do, like their record, it's like almost the same like Golden State, but it's like a couple games behind, and they almost got the best record on the West over the Golden State. And the Golden State Warriors are lucky that if Denver didn't have, Michael Porter or Isaiah Thomas, dude, then that would be a lot different story where you got IT coming off the bench putting up 20 points. You got Michael Porter Jr. He also got big game on his potential, so don't sleep on him. So Golden State Warriors on the other hand, like they got a lucky crate walk right there that if they didn't get ID coming back or either Michael Porter Jr. would have been a different situation. But like I said, if they're going willing to beat the Denver Nuggets in five or right away, they're going to get DeMarcus or at least Kevin Durant back. But since Kevin Durant and DeMarcus, are injured and Kevon Looney or whoever the big man's name is that got injured too, they're not going to beat this Nuggets team. Like trust me, the Nuggets team are an all around team, man. The Golden State Warriors, they're going to need all around to beat the Denver Nuggets no matter what. So, like I said though, the Nuggets, dude, they're gonna be a hypocrite team. They're going to State. They've always been a hypocrite team since day one. But just like what I said, if the Golden State Warriors want to beat the Denver Nuggets, then they're gonna need it all around. But if they can still beat the Nuggets, then it's up to Clay and Curry and Draymond. They need to play exactly like the 2015-16 where when they one time went up against the OKC's big three star in the West Finals, dude. Clay needs to step up his game in Game 6, making his shots, same with Draymond and Curry. So like I said, guys, we're not gonna talk about the Nuggets and the Warriors or either Blazers versus Warriors yet, but we're gonna be talking about Kevin Durant's injury could cost the Warriors dynasty on the line. So that's karma right there, instant karma. That's what the Warriors get when they try to win championship by winning the easy way by adding lots of best, positions to your team, like the best big man center, which is Boogie, best small forward on offense. You got KD, best point guard, best shooter Curry, best two-way player, best shooter Clay, and you got the best perimeter defender Draymond Green at the power forward position. So that's what you get, and karma will come back to you. But like I said, Golden State Warriors prefer Denver Nuggets because Denver Nuggets are one heck of all-around team. And the reason we're not Blazers, because like I said, though, it's all about Lillard. Lillard's game showtime. So, as in for like the Houston Rockets do, I know Houston will win Game 6 because Houston, like, when you look at the numbers, they play better when they're at home court. So, okay, like I said, I'm going to be out of here. And today's going to be enough vlogs. I'll try to make more as soon as possible. But, yeah, peace.